Some characters are set up to have some of the coolest and most intriguing stories in the entire show, but then the writers just completely dropped the ball. So here are 3 TV characters that had insane potential and it all went to waste. Alright, first up, I have Baris Offy from the Clone Wars, and this one might be a little niche, but it is super relevant. In the Clone Wars, Baris started out as this really compassionate and competent Jedi who truly believed in peace and the Jedi Order, and then all of a sudden she turns to the dark side. And honestly, we don't really know why. Her betrayal should have been this tragic and powerful story, but honestly, it really just ended up feeling rushed and confusing. I mean, there was so much potential to show the flaws of the Jedi Order through her story, but it was all really just swept under the rug. Alright, next up, I have Cla Littleton from Lost. Claire starts out as one of the most mysterious main characters on the entire island, and her backstory seemed super important, but then all of a sudden, she just disappears. I mean, literally, she disappears. I mean, she really gets sidelined in the later seasons, her development just kind of flatlines, and then when they finally bring her back, it's just too late. There is so much they could have done with her character, especially around the whole mystery of her meeting that psychic and him telling her she has to take a different flight, which makes her end up on the island. But instead, she just becomes one of the biggest afterthoughts of the entire show. And then finally, the character with the most wasted potential in a TV show ever is Quaith from Game of Thrones. Quaith had insane potential. I mean, in the book, she's this mysterious, cryptic shadowbinder from Asai who shows up multiple times to give Dany these eerie and prophetic warnings. But in the show, she shows up twice, gives these vague warnings to Jorah, and then never shows up again. And they literally never mention her again in the show. I mean, it is wild. She could have added so much mystery and depth to Dany's arc, but instead they just cut her from the show like she was this unimportant character. I think she's one of the most interesting and mysterious characters in the entire Game of Thrones universe. So yeah, those are just a few characters who I think had insane potential and it was just completely wasted. But of course, I know there are a ton of other characters like this out there, so which character do you think had the most wasted potential?